of Nigeria offers free medical services in the local government area. A very good evening and many thanks for joining us. My name is Joy Ubani with the details of these headlines and other stories. A quick reminder that this broadcast is reaching you live on StarTimes, channel 103, and on Facebook and YouTube. Please do well to like and follow our page. Let's start the news from the Assembly. Akwa Ibom State Governor Umeno has presented the 2024 budget estimate of 845.63 billion naira for financial year to the State House of Assembly. The budget is christened Arise Budget for Growth and Expansion. Is made up of 352.917 billion naira for recurrent expenditure and 492.750 billion naira for capital expenditure. Msika Okon was there.
The state governor Moino says the budget is predicated on 5 critical pillars of development captured in the Arise agenda, which include agricultural revolution, rural development, infrastructural maintenance, security management, and educational advancement.
Government has proposed a total budgetary outlay of 845,622,000,000 naira for the 2024 fiscal year, as against the approved revised provision of 850 billion of 2023, representing a decrease of 0.5% from the 2023 revised budget. This is made up of recurrent expenditure of 352 billion and capital expenditure of 492 billion.
The Speaker, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Ude Motong, while commending the state governor for a cordial working relationship with the legislature, called on the ministries, departments and agencies of government to cooperate with the Assembly to fast-track speedy passage of the bill.
I assure you, sir, in other words, that this House, through effective oversight, will ensure that the year 2024 budget delivers on its promise to stimulate the economy of the state by focusing on infrastructural development, delivering inclusive growth, and prioritizing the welfare of our people.
The appropriation bill was referred to House Committee on Rules, Business and Ethics for rescheduling. In Uyo, Nsikak Okon, NTA News.
In another development, Governor Moeno charges the newly appointees to be humble, diligent in service, and relate well with those in their locality and make them feel the impact of the Arise agenda. Kevin Samuel brings us the details.
This meeting at the instance of the governor is to properly brief appointees on their roles in making sure the Arise agenda of his administration succeeds. In his speech, Governor Eno charges them to be good ambassadors who will help to unite the people at all fronts and regularly interpret activities of government to those within their domain. He calls on the commissioners to work with those posted to their various ministries to achieve the desired result, as all hands must be on deck for the development of the state.
And a lot of you will be in various committees, the tourism committee, the health committee, the agri committee. There are committees that will set up. And most importantly, a lot of you are leaders. We look up to you in your various local government to be part of the team. I don't believe that any meeting should be called in your local government that you will not be informed or told or carried along. Because for me, my simple style is let us work together as opposed to working individually. If there is something, we call all the stakeholders and talk about it and carry as many people as possible along. I believe that we should say goodbye to those days where one person just comes and decides what happens in a whole local government area. I don't think it's the right thing to do.
The meeting featured the inauguration of the chairman of Uyo Capital City Development Agency and other newly appointed honorary special advisors. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
Meanwhile, Governor Moeno has expressed satisfaction over the level of work at the Ibom Christmas village. The governor made this known during an on-the-spot inspection on the site. Again, Kevin Samuel reports.
Speaking to Government House correspondent, the governor noted that he is satisfied with what's on ground, assuring that it will be ready for use before the commencement day, 1st December 2023. He expresses optimism that Christmas events in the state will provide an atmosphere to discover and showcase different talents in the state.
I think they are doing a great job. And like I said, I love management by walking around. It's one of the first things you are taught in the business school as an executive. It's called MBWA, management by walking around. I like seeing things. I like stopping over, particularly when no one is expecting me. You can see that today is the birthday of the Honorable Commissioner, and yet he's on site working. Our brother Hensek is giving him the support, and there's nothing that could be as pleasant as this. See all the young people having what to do. So I'm happy. I look forward to a good Christmas for Akwa Ibom.
We're bringing the rest of the world to Akwa Ibom, and we're tagging it in December to remember in Akwa Ibom. And we're having a fusion of the Christmas village and the Christmas carol in one arena, and we've tagged it the Christmas park. The whole idea is to ensure that many more Akwa Ibomites have the opportunity to showcase their talent on the world stage.
The governor made a stop at the Christmas village on his way from the House of Assembly shortly after the presentation of the 2024 budget estimates. In Uyo, Kevin Samuel, NTA News.
We'll take a break, and when we return, more news comes your way. Please stay tuned.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afaga Fort, over Back Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafaga Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water. Tested, trusted, certified by NAVDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. For inquiries, call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suite for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Badger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Welcome back. Good to know you're still there. And now let's take you through our old remaining stories. The Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS, in collaboration with the Akwa Ibom State Inland Revenue, are sensitizing Nigerians in Uyo on the need to contribute to nation building through prompt and appropriate tax payments. Our correspondent who joined the sensitization work reports that stakeholders in the Federal Inland Revenue Service are appealing to members of the public to be tax compliant for effective governance. Vision to deliver quality service to the people, the Federal Inland Revenue Service in Uyo is engaging all citizens through the enlightenment campaigns on the payment of tax while reiterating the place of taxation as pivotal for national development. The enlightenment campaign train walked through some major roads in Uyo bearing the theme of the exercise, which is a critical imperative and voluntary compliance and tax revenue growth.
It's our duty as tax administrators to enlighten the tax public, to educate and sensitize the tax public on matters that are surrounding taxation and both contemporary issues and reforms that may be on the way, and then get our taxpayers well informed, well educated on tax matters so that they can be easy for them to comply.
Taxpayers are not there, we don't have a business. And so we have a duty to ensure that every taxpayer has a fair knowledge of what we do, also understands his or her responsibility, duties to government, and also the responsibility of government to those of them, all of us who pay tax.
Feeding questions from journalists, stakeholders advocate for compliance to revenue growth from private and public sectors.
Oil is going, so we are not over-relying. We are just thinking that we shouldn't over-rely on oil because the time comes when it's no longer there, and that time is almost here. So what sustains every economy globally, including Nigeria right now, is taxation.
Starting from federal government, and the infrastructures are dotting the entire length and breadth of the nation are from taxpayers' money. If you come down to the states, as basic as education, in the Akwa Ibom State, education is free and compulsory at the basic level. So that's taxpayers' money that work.
The roadwork aimed at educating citizens on the benefits of tax payments on the government and the governed in Uyo. Away from that, reports members of Mpu community Itumbunuso in a local government area of Akwa Ibom State have benefited from a free medical outreach and at the instance of the Otorino-Laryngological Society of Nigeria. Edidio Ibar reports that the outreach is part of the activities to mark this year's conference of the society.
The Otorino-Laryngological Society of Nigeria is the umbrella body of all ear, nose and throat surgeons in Nigeria. At Mpu Itumbunuzo in a local government area of the state, location of the medical outreach, over 100 persons were attended to. A lecture preceded the medical screening where the beneficiaries were instructed on how to prevent several health issues. Although the outreach was for specialized treatment of ear, nose and throat infections, the surgeons also attended to minor ailments including malaria, typhoid, high blood pressure and others. President of the society, Professor Kufre Ise, and other surgeons say this is one way the association gives back to society.
Most of them have malaria, upper respiratory tract infections like catarrh, cough, and also nutritional problems. Many of them are used to traditional medicines, taking care of their problems. So that's why we had health talk initially. They were given health talk on what to do, and they were given an opportunity to ask questions. So, and if you know very well that if we don't do what we have been trained to do, others will do what they are not trained to do. And that is why a lot of them are vulnerable to quacks. So anywhere we go to communities, we discover that there are a lot of people who are taking advantage of their ignorance. So specialists who have been trained should pay back to the community, use that knowledge to improve their well-being.
Detecting some that we need to just do simple cleaning of their ears and then testing of their hearing and then giving drugs to some simple infections that they have. Those of them that have major issues, we are referring them back to the teaching hospital in Uyo, especially those that will require surgical interventions.
The obviously elated members of the community, including the clan head, applaud the doctors for the gesture. They are, however, appealing to the state government to construct a medical facility in the community, as they usually travel for miles to access medical care.
I also thank you people by enduring the condition of Nigeria today. When I want something of fuel scarcity, then to come and give us this help. May God Almighty bless you people.
The pre-conference outreach at Nkmu Itumbunuzo in the local government area is part of pre-conference activities of the 30th Scientific Conference and 31st Annual General Meeting of the Otorhinolaryngological Society of Nigeria. Edidi Ongiba, NTA News.
Wraps up our English segment of the news. A quick look at our major report. Governor Umeno has presented 2024 budget to Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Federal Inland Revenue Service has sensitized citizens on payment. You also heard in the news that Otorhinolaryngological Society of Nigeria has offered free medical services in a local government area. Thank you very much. That's much we can take. Thank you for being part of the news. Remember to be a star. Join NTA campaign against rape and rapists.
Akamukara state nyine tuma no aroko ufambe state nyine barako se isenekengwet akiswa 2024 yegemi for the Inland Revenue Services and bono woku ngwana ketuke ukbeng tax ngai koto Otorhinolaryngological Society of Nigeria enom bono wuso kikbego karine ngangin me kwa mayeng mero amnesokure but I could see again in fun. So, local Star Times, Facebook, Kora YouTube. Akamukara stating in a 2 months, Adaku found stating in. Now, Ubonumbo Abamaka to Koibarakok, Argiwakan, billion naira Tia Ita Kibat, Kiso 2024, Adi Kiso. Eteke weri barako biekere a rise agenda for growth and expansion. Yariko ito akwamba.
Kiko adai woru karake state nyine ketanga anya maboke enam ndutme budget nyemme mbasa age kemke ndutme mo iniege edi onkente a rise agenda kiko mbakara aketuko ndaga utewan eri dipe mana tu ndaga adi de pe unkot uforo ke mesredon mendaga nsion kpori na muwe menembono wo nkoro ndaga ukpeme nkoro ake afang ukpem wet barato kondo afrondi to fong wet ke Akwa Ibom State ekurebo ntom mikigimika ngwen fonomi ngwere mi enyo mana nem ammo adika kentara do ke awidi kpege akwo fong wet anya ma so nam ya ri yon ke ukari mo aya nam ya wem anem afrefro wokisi banga ke state mi kiko ata tanga ko kufong be state nyiru de ma tonga ke tanga anya ma ko makamukara state nyir kenda ndu kopo nye ne yemme abombe kufong be state nyin anyunga tanke imimo iye ikribo ki minam meutum ari nam esop ebenendu tmenye di yon kente appropriation bill mi enam afrowe esobe di yon eno nyemme nyema yon so sinu yokod mention sie ikpego ufotum ukara enire yang mani ndu kopo yemme abomben barato kondo edpendaga ndutum bill nyemmi enam yagado ke esop eno nyemme eme yang ndutum bielemi eno ebugo committee ku fong be state nyin ese mkpo banga ndara ndubege nkoro mmemkpo mfen ba gese mkpo banga edi bani ni musen eri tange ko ibanga kuyo nsika okono kombo NTA
Ufawoto Federal Inland Revenue Service Ekoto FIRS kibibio adiana ye nkwo ufawoto amo ami adake Akwa Ibom State anam arunam arino mbonowo ifyo ketuko ukbeng tax akombo ka wana keke arunam etangami atanga boke mbonowo se ini engubo kese tangami emaisinu yoiko mbon owebo yagise wala ekbeng tax ammo kedam ayane kenwam ke me ngutomukara yaikop ito kombo ufawadi kadmbo kiminam ti utom si tuk mbonowo ufokutom Federal Inland Revenue Service mekuyo anamarunam adiben wat mbonowo ufonse ukbeng tax adano koro ufon mbonowo nko akbenara te se ekbeng tax ammo mai na mi sangu san mbonowo mike unwana kenda ammo ke enanga ki sangirok mefak ki songuyo mbonowo sini ngubokke afangadam kenda ammo ke boro kembume eto kombok emai tangebo ke taksarom kpo anwa meteti ke nkorirong ediando ebo yambono wo ese enam sini fak ke fangadam mekuyo akne sukure mbono wo kirong ekoto mpu ke itumbono zo ke nkoku karini edia ufod mono wo ekoto Otorino Laryngological Society of Nigeria anoro mo ke otuko nsong idem eteke senkami enamami arokiet ketubme arunam senkami akamakubo kabanga ke runam nkami akiswadam yaikop ito kombo yo nkai koto Otorino Laryngological Society of Nigeria are kambanka anegemme anangutum kesitu utong iwo koro usong itong etekero mono we wakekan ikieket kibat kidong ekotum bu ke itumbonuzo kenkok ukara ini ke egeriang ufon usawa mfon ankami age norom momi ema yungen ombono wo ukbeb kenanga ammo ekbese ekamide memmo mba akpan mention si udong sisi isambono wo
sewi ufongi mo bonto mimi no winya atong utong ibata awen ada na na so se ba le tonga ba se ke butonye anyu fono nye na makide me fom
anziro dai wot ke nkami Professor Kufre ise kikomo korombon karum fentro ama tanga bo ke ramaron ku kwenusong ammo e kanna e kama esunwam enombono wo mbono we ke dia ufonu sobomi koro e kamba bon irmami e ma wori dareset enyong itoro meno sobo ami enyong esunu ye kuru kara state bo mbok ya edisunwam edaga ufo ibori no mimo si adogo mpo gbeta pentro ye mu fo ibok mimo isi kaka ya meyanu song ndio ni kibo usobo
help treatment we receive there aya manana mi mani do wem ikpono abasi you know he run up the government of this Nigeria so ami ngbe ngente mbok ya federal government or government Akwa Ibom State any government as a health. A great, a good center here.
Me kuyo ak makanyen sini ro ke mbong fan asire